Welcome back to another episode of Daily Thoughts. What if everything you were taught about good and evil is only half the story? What if the battle between God and the devil isn't happening in the sky, but inside you? Today's question is uncomfortable. Could God and the devil be the same? Take a breath before you react. We're not here to disrespect belief. We're here to think deeper. Segment 1. The traditional view most of us grew up hearing this. God is light. The devil is darkness. God creates. The devil destroys. Two opposing forces. In the Bible, Satan is a fallen being. Not equal to God, not a rival, just a rebel. So biblically, they are not the same. But here's where it gets deeper. If God created everything, who created the possibility of rebellion? Segment 2. The bigger question. Can light exist without darkness? Can you understand good without knowing bad? If you remove temptation, is obedience still meaningful? Think about that. If you had no option to choose wrong, would choosing right even matter? What if the devil isn't God's opposite? What if the devil is part of the test? Segment 3. The psychological angle. Now let's bring it home. Inside you, there's a voice that says, be patient, stay disciplined, do the right thing. And another that says, do it now, take the shortcut, nobody will know. What if that's the real battlefield? Not heaven versus hell, but higher self versus lower impulse, discipline versus desire, awareness versus ego. Maybe God represents your highest potential, and the devil represents your unchecked instinct. Same source, different expression. Segment 4. The twist. Here's the part nobody likes. Growth only happens through resistance. Strength only builds under pressure. Faith only deepens when tested. So if there was no darkness, would you ever discover your light? Maybe they aren't the same, but maybe they serve the same purpose. One pulls you down, one pulls you up, and you decide which voice wins. Because at the end of the day, the real war isn't spiritual, it's internal. You're not fighting demons, you're fighting decisions.